white ruff lemurs that we have here at Audubon. We have one male and one female. This is the male right here on my left. This is Gaspar. And over here on the barrel is Sahiri. These guys are about 7 and 8 years old. Gaspar is 7, Sahiri is 8. And I'm just giving them a little bit of a treat today. This is the mushed banana and some frozen berries inside the peeling. Something different from their usual diet. For enrichment today, it's treat day, so it's a little something special for them to snack on.
Hold up. Like right up top.
Does anybody have any questions about lemurs?
Do they do any special tricks?
These guys, we don't call them tricks in the zoo world, they're known as behaviors. And these guys know, I'm not entirely sure if they know any specific behaviors, but a lot of our great apes know specific behaviors that help us give them good medical care, let us inspect them a little more closely.
Do you train them regularly?
They are weighed regularly and they are kind of trained to get on the scale. That makes our job a lot easier. We use something called positive reinforcement. It's like giving them treats like this. It's a form of positive reinforcement. So they're also shift trained. They're trained to go inside and outside when we ask them to. Like right behind here, they're inside enclosures. So we lock them in every now and again while we're cleaning out here, putting food out. These guys are one of the more tame animals that we have, so we can go out here with them like they are technically trained every day.
How long do they live?
These guys can live into their mid-20s in captivity, or 30s, excuse me, mid-30s in captivity. In the wild, they're teens.
How many babies do they have and how often?
These guys have not had any babies, but we're hopeful. I think they can have 1 to 2 at a time. It's really common.
Can they swim?
No, actually none of our primates except for the talonid right next door. So you'll see that all of our exhibits except the talonid exhibit have a water feature. And that's because they did have a water feature. They could swim out. Every other primate that we have, they like to swim.
Hi.
Gaspar and Sahiri here were both born in captivity. They both came from zoos up north a few years ago. They're used to the warmer weather now, but they were used to cold weather before. But that's different for lemurs in the wild. All lemurs are from Madagascar. So they're nice warm island creatures.
Do they have any predators?
Imagine any of the carnivores that are on Madagascar, yeah.
So they'll stay mainly in the trees
Yep,
to
these
try to
guys
get
are
away?
very, very arboreal. You'll see them hanging all over them. There's some mesh on top of here actually, that's so they don't escape outward. They'll hang from the ceiling, hang from a lot of the branches, stuff like that. They love to swing.
And they have a deafening call that sounds like a really, really, really loud alarm, and that's what they do to alert others in the group of predators. It's really, really loud if you get caught in a room when they do it. It's horrible.
Their diet is mostly fruits, vegetables. We have this right here called primate biscuit. It's just kind of an added supplement to their diet, but these guys specifically like fruits a lot better than their vegetables, but that's just, they both have sweet tooth.
So no meat, though?
No. Every now and again you might see meat bugs in the wild, but these guys just eat fruits and vegetables.
Are they like the other primates that'll kind of pick the nits and bugs off of each
Yeah,
other?
they groom. Grooming is actually really, really important with all primates. It's social behavior, it builds relationships.
Do they sleep a lot?
These guys will sleep most of the day. You'll see them curled up right there on their rock.
So they're nocturnal?
They're not nocturnal, but they do spend a lot of time just resting.
Can they communicate to you different things, or mainly just the monkeys?
Like,
Can they do some kind of sign language or anything to
oh,
communicate,
no.
or no?
Well, these guys are actually the most primitive of the primate species, so they're not to say not as intelligent as some of the great, well, I guess you could say that they're not as intelligent as great apes are. So,
Oh.
you see, they don't like to pick anything up with their hands. They don't really use their hands that much. They're not as
Okay.
dexterous as great apes can be.
They almost look as if you could pick them up and cuddle them.
Very cute.
I wonder if they would let you.
Gaspar probably would, but we try and discourage it.
Okay.
He'll like come up and touch you, like he wants to be next to you, but we try not to encourage too much like pet-like behavior.
What's the most favorite thing to do?
With these guys, this. I love hand feeding them stuff because they're really gentle and sweet. And we get to be up close with them like this. This is also a really good opportunity for me to like glance over, take a look, make sure there are no scratches or injuries or anything, and make sure they're in good health.
What about their tails? Can they use them like another appendage, or?
No, these guys, that's what's known as a prehensile tail, and that's, if you can see on the underside of it that there's a pad. These guys do not have a prehensile tail. The howler monkeys are our only prehensile tail animals in this section. But yeah, they do use that as an extra appendage. These guys, they don't really hang with their tail, but they'll like wrap it around and stuff for balance when they're jumping around. There's also a few different species of lemur. These guys are black and white ruff. There are red ruff lemurs, ring-tailed lemurs. All look a little bit different, but all in the same family.
But you just have these here?
Yes, these are our only lemurs that we've got.
They are beautiful. Because they're so furry, do they get fleas or ticks or anything like that?
No, these guys don't get fleas because they can pick them off themselves when they do. Don't really like their big tail.
Yeah.
Running out of good stuff to give them. So probably going to have to be leaving in a little bit because they might start calling. The call that Mary was talking about before is a kind of like a defensive call, just kind of a, hey, this is my area kind of thing. And they do it all the time. Anytime there's a noise inside, anytime there's wind moving the trees around, they're like, oh, this is my exhibit. Thank you guys for coming out.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a